Good morning. This is Micah Mitchell with Madison County Weather Updates. I just wanted to do a quick update on the approaching winter storm for the end of the week, answer a couple of questions because of some of the panic that has set in because of the GFS model. So here is a statement that was put out by the National Weather Service at 5:05 this morning. It very much parrots what I read to you in my video yesterday that was in their winter their special weather statement. And they're talking about that we know there's going to be extremely cold weather move in. We know there are going to be 40 to 50 mile per hour wind gusts with this, possibly higher actually. There's going to be heavy snow likely north and west of the track of the low pressure. And they've got some unanswered questions in there on exactly when the system comes in. Is it going to start off as rain and change to snow? All of that stuff is still up for grabs, but that's kind of where we are. And of course, they've got this graphic with three possible tracks, and so I kind of want to address mostly the GFS model because that's what's creating all the concern. So here was the 6Z GFS. It was very similar to what was on the 0Z and very similar to what was on its 18Z yesterday, where it had trended well to the northwest. And as we can see up here, this is the 10-to-1 ratio. You can see it's got the heaviest snow band all the way back in eastern Iowa, northwestern Illinois. As you move over here to Indiana, it's got Indiana picking up anywhere from 3 to 6 inches of snow. Kind of has Madison County in the 3.5, 4 inch range, somewhere like that. So this is at a 10-to-1 ratio. It's going to be a higher ratio than that because of the cold air is moving in. We're probably going to be more in the 15 to 20-to-1 ratio, kind of like I mentioned in my video last night. And again, this is worst case scenario right here. The GFS has finally stopped moving northwest. This is the worst case model. So if you're needing a 15 to 30 inch blizzard in order to be happy, you're probably going to be disappointed. I do think the GFS is going to move back southeast some. Yeah, and again, it's the model that's moving. It's not the storm. The storm's going to go where the storm's going to go. We're just trying to figure out exactly where that is, and it's still now 3 days out. So we're trying to figure that out. So when people say the storm moved out of the Ohio Valley, no, the storm didn't move. The storm is going where it was always going. The model data is what's changing. So again, this is the GFS 10-to-1 ratio. This is, in my opinion, least case scenario. Again, in my video yesterday, I had expressed I had a 90% confidence that we were going to pick up 3 to 6 inches of snow here in Madison County. That's what this is, and this is in the least case. If we move over here to the Kuchera, which I think is going to be pretty accurate, then it bumps Madison County up somewhere in the 5 to 7 inch range. And again, in my video last night, I said if I had to make a forecast at that point, I would have gone 4 to 8 inches. My mind has not changed on that. And again, this is the GFS. This is the model that everybody's panicking on and saying the storm is gone, the storm is gone, the storm is gone. The storm is not gone. And lastly, here's the National Weather Service blend of models, and this has been reasonably consistent. Again, it's got the heaviest band of snow back in northern Illinois, northwestern Illinois, moving into Michigan. Again, I think even this is the model is going to trend back southeast, but it's got more of the flatter band that I think is the track that I think is more right. Again, as I noted in my video last night, I thought the track was going to be more of a classic parallel to I-70 or the Ohio River, that kind of a path to it versus turning really hard to the north and northeast. If it does turn that hard, then somebody's getting a massive blizzard. But it's going to be blizzard conditions anyway. But at any rate, so again, we zoom in on the blend of models, and it's got Madison County somewhere in the 5 to 7 inch range, kind of right in where I was talking about yesterday. I also told you yesterday that the blend model that I had shared, that they were going to have to add in, back it up and add in Illinois, and it's done that. So it's made that correction. So again, I think all of this, the models are going to nudge back to the southeast, but any way you slice it, here in Madison County, we're going to be pushing blizzard criteria. If we start off as rain, that's going to flash freeze Thursday evening when the Arctic air blasts in here. So then we would have a sheet of ice underneath the snow that falls. I still think we're good for a 3 to 6, 4 to 8 inch snowfall. No reason to panic on every model run. So that's all I wanted to talk about. This is Michael Mitchell with Madison County Weather Updates. I'll update you as needed as the storm becomes more clear. Have a great day.